Hey guys, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 here at 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Going to talk to you today about shoulder external rotation. When we're looking at shoulder external rotation, we're going to be measuring that at two different positions, most importantly, which is going to be at foot plant and total amount, right? So your layback. So let's talk about at foot plant first, right? So when we're full weight bearing, we're measuring how much external rotation of the shoulder that we have, right? A lot of that you guys can see kind of to the naked eye with that forearm flip up, but that's really the shoulder that's driving this motion here. So if I land, I'm in this position, let's call that 0, let's call that 90, all right? We wanna be in that range of anywhere from about 35 to 75 degrees. Anything later than that is a little bit late. And then obviously if we get to 90, that's okay. We don't wanna be anything over 90 because then we start having that early arm, that early shoulder external rotation is gonna lead to a trunk pull a lot of times and at a bad torso position. At foot plant, so obviously something that's going to not help your velocity or your command or any of those things. I'm sure you guys have seen the pictures or the videos of guys, you know, high-level throwers to when they go and throw, this forearm almost gets parallel to the ground. Again, that's being driven by the shoulder, okay, and shoulder external rotation. All right, that's what layback is. All right, so if the shoulder's lacking mobility, you know, we'll see that number below 180. You know, if we're doing our 3D motion capture, we want that number to be at least 180. That just tells us that there's a lot of mobility going on with the shoulder and it's going to be put in a spot to be more healthy over the long term, right? So when we get into that max position, where are we at? We want to be at least 180 degrees, right? Anything under that, obviously we know that there's something going on and we need to probably work on that. And then anything above that, is kind of icing on the cake. There is a point of diminishing returns that we've seen, especially the youth athletes. We don't want to be too far over that 200 mark, you know, because that just means that we're really, really loose and we got to stabilize that. So that's why, you know, doing a 3D motion capture is so important because it's going to tell us exactly what we need to work on with the shoulder. You know, are we going to be driven more on the mobility side or more on the stability side? It really just depends on you and your anatomy. And that's going to help us kind of give you the best plan to succeed. So I'm really excited seeing you guys in here. Let's get it.